cute candy cane socks on that my mom gave me, and she wanted me to wear them for this video. So, see, Mom? I do listen to you sometimes.
Bah, humbug.
What's poppin', nieces and nephews? It's your favorite jolly old Saint Kick, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, hey! It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time for
candycanegrams.
Yep, another edition of candycanegrams, but this time, instead of holiday edition, it's gonna be our 2019-2020 edition. I took to Instagram and Curious Cat again, and people sent in a ton of questions, and I'ma just jump right into them and let it roll. Fave album from this year. Okay, it was really hard for me to just pick one, so I'm gonna give you guys my top 5. First up, I have the Phases EP by Pretty Much. I know that that's not an album, but literally the Phases EP got me through so many emotions, feelings. I can relate to every song on that EP. Next is PMD or Postmodern Depression by Marky Basie. No bias, but like that sonically, that is my favorite album. Sonically, like perfect all around. Every song flows into the next, and again, it just has a song for every mood that I'm feeling. His best work to date, even though I'm a Gossip Columns girl, that is his best work to date. Next, I would say Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. That album, wow. Like, I can relate to what Ariana was going through at the time of like when the album came out. You know, be up front and try to grieve in front of a bunch of people, but they're not allowing you to grieve, and kind of just going through the motions, but still being successful and staying true to yourself is something that I really admire Ariana for doing, and she put it in an album, and girl can sing, okay? She be having me on my feelings, and I'm here for it. It's the only time I'll admit that I love and being in my feelings. Next is the While We Wait EP by Kehlani. Again, another EP, not an actual album, but woo, girl! Another woman in music that put me in my bag. Love Language and then Feels. Those are like my top 2 off that album, and those are the 2 songs that really just resonated deep with me. Next, I have Happiness Begins by the Jonas Brothers. All of these albums kind of have like the similar stories. Like they're about love and growing up and moving on and changing, and the Jonas Brothers really like embodied all of that in one album. You really got to see them change their style from these teenage rock type boys to grown men that produce a quality body of work that makes you feel something, and it felt like I was there with them. Like I felt like I was in it with them, and that's something that I'll always appreciate. My honorable mention though is 8 by Martine, another EP. I bump it every day. He was Onto Something with Onto Something interlude, Misbehaving. Listen to that song multiple times a day. Yeah, but I would say those are my top 5 favorite albums of this year. I got asked this quite a few times, but what my favorite memory was from this year, I honestly couldn't pick one. So here's a quick montage of all the moments from this year that I found in my phone. Enjoy. Okay. We got DJ, EJ in the building. What? Good job.
Intestinal walrus are neck and neck, and they're down the first stretch. Patrick wins the race.
You've been there for me since it's kind of like you're kind of like my mama at the same time. So happy birthday. Have a good day. Bye, lady. Mwah.
I ain't got much time, girl. I gotta catch a flight.
He said, "I'm not a predator."
Says that's what every predator says.
I know him.
Yes. Other way.
All about it. You're. It's us. We made it to San Francisco.
No, we didn't. We're dead. I'm dead.
It's been one shit show.
That SWV city was me.
That was you?
That was me.
Okay.
That was
Fine job.
You understand, but don't you understand that I wanna be a man? Turn around and hold on, what is that? Now how you feel all of that shit a bit? Top of the morning to ya. Tell me you're coming through ya.
How do you do? It's Toby Lou. Shout out to Kicking It with Cara.
I'm about baby, but I dance like a man. She a nice lady and she shaking her hands.
It's Marky Basie. I'm here with Cara of Kicking It with Cara fame.
More for my life in this world, just by existing, than Nick does. That was rude. Austin, Zion, Austin, Edwin, the dirt. I'm sure now. The grass, the earth, the core of the earth, Nick, and then hell, and then Brent. You ever see?
You're everything I'll ever need to make my dreams come true.
I picked BTS because
Like a chore, look another butterfly. I feel it in my core, even though you ain't mine. It's the fact that I'm yours. It's the fact that my life ain't complete without yours. Love me, do you love me? Love me. Thank you.
yeah, that's cool. Just record that. you can do it backwards.
I can't record, like, I can't skate backwards. I'm not that skilled. Damn, I did a lot of shit this year. And it was worth all the money, tears, and like shit that I went through to have the 2019 that I did. I enjoyed like every moment of it. What's your favorite Nick Mara memory? I'm gonna just put it right here. This is my favorite Nick Mara memory. What was your favorite concert of 2019? I got asked this twice, and hands down favorite concert of 2019 was the Jonas Brothers. From being able to meet them for free, seeing them with one of my best friends, and we've been obsessed with them since we met in 6th grade, and seeing them, like, experiencing a meet and greet with Kenzie and Daisha again was amazing. The show, from the openers to the boys, like the production level, the performance level, like I wish I could relive that night over and over and over again. Like, it took me back. It was nostalgic, but it didn't feel like it was trying too hard to be something that it wasn't. It was literally perfect, and I wish that I could experience Happiness Begins all over again, to be honest. Do you have any regrets looking back on the past year? The only thing I would say I regret is not sticking up for myself as much as I know I should. That is probably my only regret. You got a boyfriend? I don't, and y'all know that, and whoever asked this question is rude. Okay, serious question now. Do I, Shayla, deserve rights? Yes or yes? I'm gonna go with yes. How are you? How are we feeling? Is our vibes being checked? Our vibes are always being checked. It's always a vibe check. Insert Noel Miller hitting me on top of the head with his red microphone. It is what it is, baby. We live and we live. We cool. Depression be eating my ass but it's a process. One day at a time. I just be kicking it and chilling and minding my business. What do you think this new year will bring? Your faves? I'm not sure what, whoever asked that question, I'm not sure what you meant by that, but I definitely think that this new year will bring new faves, new opportunities with old faves, and you know, just good times, good memories, good laughs, and trust me, y'all will be seeing a lot of me, and I'm not mad about it. And if you're mad about it, get off my channel, baby. Okay. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? So the difference between a resolution and a goal is, with a resolution, it's something that you are gonna absolutely do. And for me, things change, my feelings change, my thoughts, my mindset changes constantly. So there's nothing that I can say I'd probably 100% absolutely do. I've got asked this a couple times. What's one important thing you learned this year? And then I also got asked what are my top 5 lessons that I've learned this year. And I'm just gonna say, 1, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. That is something that I've learned a lot this year. People will constantly show you who they are, and it's up to you if you believe them or not. But people aren't as complex as we like to think that they are. When you're friends with somebody for a long time, you see them do things and you're like, okay, this person would never do something like this to me, and then they do it to you and you're like, I shouldn't be shocked because I watched them do this to other people. Another lesson that I learned is to stick up for myself. Like, no one's gonna protect me but me, and if I don't speak up, no one else will. So it's on me if I'm uncomfortable to say that I'm uncomfortable. Another lesson that I learned is boundaries are blessings, bro. Like, I know that sounds weird, but boundaries are blessings. Whether it's your friends' boundaries, your boundaries, whoever's boundaries, those are blessings that are put up to stop people from getting their feelings hurt. Another lesson that I learned is, look, people are gonna do what they do. People are going to do what they do regardless, and that kind of ties in with like the first lesson that I learned. Like, it doesn't matter how close you are to somebody. If they want to do something, whether it benefits you or not, they're gonna do it. Like, it's not like other people don't live for you. They live for themselves, and you kind of just have to let it be that. And one last lesson that I learned this year is to just do it. Like, shoot your fucking shot, whether that be in relationships, in life, like careers, school, like people, friendships. Like, if you want something, you just have to let yourself have it. Like, you can't, the only thing that's gonna block you is yourself. Like, nobody else can block you from what you want except yourself. I mean, obviously, if you're shooting a friend shot or a relationship shot or like anything like that, stuff is gonna stop it from happening, in the sense of, like, it's not meant for you, the other person doesn't want it, the career's not meant for you. But like, if you can get yourself to just do it, you don't even know what the outcome's gonna be until you just do it. But I would say those are the lessons that I learned. I was asked, why you so cute? Coming from you, Chelsea? Please. Last question that I was asked a bunch of times are, what are my goals for 2020? And I'm glad you asked. This is how I goal set. I have this big whiteboard. I did it last year. I'm doing it again this year. I have this big whiteboard and I just popcorn a lot of my goals and things that I want out of life and out of the new year. I write them all down, and some of these are practical, some of these are things that I can put dates on, but I'm gonna just read them out for you guys. And yeah, so I want to be able to buy a car. I want to be content with life. I want to pay off my debt. A big goal of mine is to go to a concert every month, but to counteract that with going to a concert every month, I want to read one book every month. I want to find a really good steady job. I want to get back into fashion. I kind of fell off with that. That's something that I really, really enjoy. I want to move out. I want to build better relationships. I want to be able to save money, but I want to be able to invest in myself. I want to start therapy. That's a big thing for me, and I want to be healthy mentally, physically, spiritually. I want to get deeper in my faith. I want to take dance classes again. I want to start vocal lessons. I want to get a passport. I want to learn to respect and learn to have boundaries. I want to start school. I want to meet my best friend Kai. I want to meet TMG. I want to meet my 2 favorite YouTubers ever, Jade and Ari. I want to get a new computer. I want to get stuff for the channel. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Cali. I want to go to Vegas, go to New York, go back to Virginia, go to Texas. I want to go to Canada. Troop trips all 2020. Road trips with my friends. Biggest goal on here is to hit 500 subscribers. I hope I can do it, and if I don't, I tried my best. I want to go to VidCon. I want to get sponsored for the first time. Another big one is it's my 25th birthday in 2020, and I want to have a big fat party that's also a roast, because there's nothing that I love more than my friends making fun of me. It makes me laugh, and all the stuff that they say is true. Kristen, if you're watching this with Elijah, please cover his ears. I want to take my nephew to Disneyland for his 10th birthday. Those are my 2020 goals. Yeah, we're gonna end this video right here. Just remember, y'all, you ain't got a lot to kick it, and if you got a lot to kick it, you wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. Like, subscribe. Tell me in the comments below what your 2020 goals are, what your favorite memory of 2019 was. Let me know, because I'm curious. I want to see how people's 2020s went and how they think their 2020 is gonna go. Yeah, I'll see y'all back tomorrow with the last video of Scrooge Simber. It came real fast. It was real fun. But yeah, I'll see y'all back in another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.